Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Bob DeMaria with another episode of Ask Dr. Bob. I have two genetic variants, the MTHFR and MS, and you wanted to know what exactly could you do about it. This is what I would suggest. You may consider an Opti-Chem Profile. That'll give you a lot of the basics on how your body is responding to any of these genetic alterations. We have found if over time with MS, we can help it with vitamin D, various amounts of oil by doing an essential fatty acid blood spot test. So there are procedures and protocols you could do, but I would suggest you could go to our website. An Opti-Chem Profile would give me at least an idea where your body is heading and what direction to go. Hello, Dr. Bob. Is there an effective remedy for prostate problems? Well, I did write a book called Dr. Bob's Men's Health, The Basics. We talk about the prostate in there. What I have learned about the prostate, it does not like estrogen. Estrogen comes from a lot of the food that we eat today, especially processed food. Are you consuming soy products? What is your liver like? Are you drinking alcohol? Because your liver has to process estrogen. I also, through experience, have noticed that men who take iodine, yes, there are iodine receptors in the prostate gland, you have a greater potential to have a happy, healthy prostate gland. You don't want to eat a lot of toxic food because gravitationally everything still goes to the bottom, and the prostate's pretty much on the bottom part of the male anatomy. Get my book, Dr. Bob's Men's Health, The Basics. Dr. Bob, I'm new to your website. You've been watching the liver webinar, and you reminded me of a book called Fit for Life by Harvey and Marilyn Diamond. So this is what I've learned about food combining and fruit. What I have learned over time, fruit can create a lot of distress in the body. I know this might go against the grain of a lot of people, but in our practice, individuals who come in that are inflamed usually have a diet with a lot of fruit. They might be juicing. We only promote really a half an apple a day. I would never eat fruit after a meal. I had a family member who had a quote-unquote alcoholic liver, and that liver was because that individual consumed too much fruit. I don't promote juicing unless you do not more than 8 ounces at a time. I think that Harvey and Marilyn Diamond's book was a very good book, a lot of good information. We just have found that fruit today, in this particular generation, just creates too much distress. So this is another question. Dr. Bob, how do I have a healthy liver? What do I exclude out of my diet that potentially could irritate the liver? Any processed food, fruit will definitely do it. Alcohol will do it. Prescription medications will do it. You know, prescription medications today, especially statins, they want people to actually have liver tests done to them to see how those drugs are impacting their liver. I would focus on non-starchy green vegetables. I know that would help you a lot. I wrote a book called Dr. Bob's Drugless Guide to Detoxification. I'd encourage you to get the book, read the book, and incorporate some of the ideas that we have seen over time. Very good questions. I'm Dr. Bob DeMaria.